Good morning and welcome to Going for Two Live's Sunday morning show, the Start Sit edition. And I'm Topher Kurt here with my co-host Jamie Perog. Jamie, hit the video. Good morning, Jamie. How's it going?
Good morning. It's going, man. Before we get started, I need to ask you one question. How was Wicked 2? Because I know you already seen it.
Oh, I see it the Thursday night when it came out? Absolutely. So I have some quick thoughts about that. So some people are saying it's not as magical or as amazing as the first one. And I agree, but also that comes from a place of we all did not know what to expect with the first one. And so our expectations weren't like, it wasn't that our expectations were low, but they were not as high as the magic that we received. So we went into the second act going, hey, this has to be this good or better. And there are some things that really matched up to it. About the first 30 minutes were not as good as I would have liked it to be. The rest of it, incredible. There was, after the song No Good Deed, I literally wanted to stand up in the theater and applaud. And I am not one of those white people that applauds when like the plane lands or anything like that. And it was that incredible that I just was like, I have to do this.
That's
I have,
awesome. So
yeah,
I'm not into musicals, not a big fan, but I love the story of the first one. So I'm just
yeah.
hoping the story continues and
Oh, and there's a scene where near the end that you just go, oh, you just, it's completely selfless. And you
nice.
know that both people are doing it for the betterment of everything. But whew, it got me going, dude. And I get 4 good cries a year because I'm emotionally stifled. So,
Well, speaking of
yeah,
getting going, we already
yeah.
have a question in the chat.
Roger is here. Thank you, buddy, for being here all the time. Got two for us. First one, Dak or Stafford. So let's start there. He does
Uh,
have Puka to stack.
All right. So Dak, I kind of fading him a little bit just because of that matchup. Stafford, I love Stafford this week. I have him
Yep.
at I think top six. Let me pull up my sheet.
I have
But
Stafford at 3.
okay, so I was gonna say I know I have Dak outside my top 10. Yeah, so I have Dak at 13, a little bit lower.
I have Dak at 10. Exactly.
Okay, so I'm a little bit lower on Dak than you, but and a little bit lower on Stafford.
Yeah.
But I would definitely go Stafford, man. You got to start him, especially with
Yeah.
Topher having him at 3.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I I'm I just think when they have the right opponent, Matt Stafford is unstoppable. I think that Rams offense is unstoppable, and I this is a week for it. Definitely. Second full PPR, Theo Johnson or Jawan Johnson.
This is easy for me. So I love Theo Johnson this week. It's just going to be so fun with Winston.
Yep.
I put him at number 8.
Same.
Nice, that's awesome.
And I have Jawan at 14.
Yeah, Juwan I have at 14 also. God dang, we're on lockstep today. It's going to be a good
Boom.
show.
Love to hear
Um,
it.
so
Love.
with Juwan though, I had something written down. Here we go. He's facing the Falcons, right?
Yep.
Third least amount of points, the tight ends.
Exactly.
And his last 4 games, yeah, he has been top 12, but you just have to temper expectations this week. So that's why I have him outside my top 12.
I agree. I agree. Good questions. Also, Justin, you have had a year. You have
Justin, what's up?
had a year.
So
You,
I wasn't gonna watch Wicked until I was watching your show,
Mhm.
and you were just raving about it, and I'm just like, well, I mean, if he likes it this much, I need to check it out. So I watched it, and I'm glad I did.
Right? It was one of the top 5 pieces, that first movie, one of the top 5 pieces of art I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And I'm not saying that like facetiously, or I'm not saying that because I'm a theater gay. I mean that because I was I've never seen a movie in theaters more than one time before. I saw that 3 times in theaters.
Wow.
I had to go back. I had to. Over that winter break when it was released, and my husband and I are both teachers, we watched that multiple times. I want to say at least 7 or 8 times over
Wow.
that winter break because it was just like we couldn't get enough of it. Cynthia Erivo's voice just does something that you can't just
And
replicate.
like the story just makes you feel for that wicked witch. Like she ain't wicked, bro.
Oh,
Like,
you just
it-
you just wait. You just wait. Also, this is a whole allegory about racism and class rankings and stuff,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. And you see much more of that, especially in the class rankings in the second movie and the ostracization of people. I can't say that word for some reason. Oh my gosh, I could talk about it for hours. I get
Well,
very passionate about Zay Flowers, the Green Bay Packers, Alec Pierce, and Wicked.
all right. We need questions in the chat so we can stop talking about Wicked for now.
We don't have to. I
Yeah.
mean, I want questions in the chat, but we do not ever have to stop talking about Wicked. He got halfway through the first one and turned it off. Okay. So
Why?
so Justin is somebody that I can talk about RuPaul's Drag Race with, but he couldn't watch Wicked all the way through.
That's
This
crazy
is
because I
this
watched
is taking
Wicked.
away your ally card.
Like I enjoyed Wicked, and,
Justin is a musical theater guy. Like he
and I'm
loves this stuff.
not.
Yeah,
So,
it's spectacular, dude. Okay. Scott Fishbowl question: Loveland or Jawan Johnson? I'm going Loveland.
yeah, gotta go Loveland.
Yep, easier matchup, and he hasn't been ball busting, but he's been getting some stuff going. Oh my god, Justin, you hurt my soul. I just hope you know that. It was like 9:30. Okay, so yeah, definitely Colston Loveland right there. Okay. That's how I feel about you right now, Justin. You better text me with apologies and with a certificate to the Cheesecake Factory. Okay. So, yeah, I actually, let's see, I did have a Scott Fishbowl question now that Justin brought one up. Okay. Sit one of these 3. I know it's gonna sound weird. But do I sit John Mechie? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Because, hold on, I have Emmanuel Wilson. So this can make this a little easier because now he's going to be playing. Okay. Start one of these. John Mechie, Jalen Coker, Xavier Worthy, DJ Moore, Chimere DK.
I can't believe we're at a point where we have to decide between like a DJ Moore and a DK. Mechie. Jeez, man. So
Because my team is riddled with injury or bye. So Matthew Golden, BTJ are out. Devon Achan, Malik Washington are out. I had Travis Hunter. So I've had some things, but I've trucked through. I'm in the playoffs.
Like Coker is like a total dart throw to me.
Hmm.
I forgot who are they playing again.
San Fran.
San Fran allows like the most points to the slot receiver, which is around like 19 points.
Yeah.
Uh, he plays about 60% of his snaps in the slot, but he only plays about 60% of the actual snaps.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do math right now, but he's just a total dart throw. I trust Messi more than Coker,
Yeah.
but Worthy, man, I don't know if we can sit Worthy because he's just
Dude,
that.
have you seen what Worthy's done lately?
I have. It's just name alone.
Correct. And he's coming off an ankle injury. I don't love it. We'll come back to this because we do have Drop the Mic is in the chat. Boom.
What
And
up?
then Emmanuel Wilson or Bam Knight. Emmanuel Wilson,
Oh,
especially
Emmanuel
with
Wilson all day.
Jonathan Grenard is out as well. This is easy. That's child's play.
Yeah, 100%. Man, I think I'm sitting. I start Bam Knight in one league only because I have no one else.
Yeah. So make sure you're dropping your questions in here, people. We're getting close to that playoffs, and these wins can make or break playoff runs.
Yes, it is go time, baby.
It is. The amount of places that I have. Oh, what's his face? Josh Jacobs.
Oh man, I only have them in 3. One of them's best ball. One of them's a 32 team league. So I actually need to go take him out.
Zach Charbonnet. Hold on. Wait. Can I just do that? Never mind. I take that question back because I'm just going to say Adonai Mitchell in my flex instead of Zach Charbonnet or Bashal Tootin.
Here's one. Hodgins or Juju in my 32 team league.
Hodgins.
Yeah, I'm going
Easily.
Hodgins.
Easily. Yeah.
Well, shit, I got to start both now because
well, that was helpful.
yeah.
Okay. Bam Knight or Kenny Gainwell?
Gainwell. Oh, really? I don't know, man, because the Gainwell, I think
Let me look.
we saw what he did last week, right? And even the week before, I believe he played more snaps than Warren. But just when he dropped that 0, he was actually playing more snaps. He just didn't get any work. But then when he actually does get the ball, he is a better running back than Warren. So I don't know what the hell they're doing not starting Gainwell over Warren.
Let's see. Okay, so Gainwell's snap percentage has from weeks 6 through 9
69
was between 34 and 39%. The last 2 weeks it's been 52 and 63%. Opposingly, Jalen Warren's snap percentage was 53 to 65 during weeks 6 through 9. And then the last 2 weeks it's been 46 and 28. So Kenny Gainwell is getting more and more. And I do recall seeing, Caleb Johnson has actually been getting a little bit of an uptick. I'm not worried about him, but I think that he could actually start to become something by the end of the season, but I'm not worried this week.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Thank you for making me examine myself. I'm going Gainwell. I'm going Gainwell on that.
Yeah, I just think he has more upside. Like Bam Knight, I mean, you would think with his name he would be spectacular, but I just don't see it, man.
I'm totally with you. Okay, so struggling for the other flex. Franklin's on bye. Jacobs is hurt. Yep. So are you trying to figure out between Wilson, Bam, and Gainwell who to play? Or do you need to play Wilson. 2 out of but hold on, do you need to play 2 out of those 3? So answer that, Justin. And we'll help you. Yoshi-Vash and Godwin over Freiermuth and Tillman?
Yes, 100%.
Yes, 100%.
Dude.
Yoshi-Vash could be something that could end up as a top 24 wide receiver this week. because Christian Gonzalez is going to be on T. Higgins.
Boom. Yes, I said that earlier.
And Godwin they're going to have to pass to be any sort of influential in this game.
I know, like Godwin's going to be on a pitch count, but we've seen this before. Even with like a 40%, he can be a top 20.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Let's see. So he needs 2 out of the 3 of Wilson, Bam Knight, Gainwell. He also could put Jawan Johnson. I'm assuming this is all now. Since it's going back to Jawan Johnson, I'm going to assume that this is Scott Fishbowl, because that was asked earlier, the Theo versus Jawan in Scott Fishbowl. So let's see. Whew.
Man, I've been sucking at Scott Fishbowl this year, so
this has been my best year at Scott Fishbowl, because I always take risks, because that's the only way I feel like you're gonna get anything in that league, is just by taking risks. Like last year, I took Marvin Harrison as my 2nd overall pick, and then I had whoever was my 3rd overall pick got out injured for season. It was bad. Okay, so it is not. Okay, so this is a different league, Justin. So you also have Jawan Johnson in another league that's not Scott Fishbowl. Okay. So let's talk about this. Between Wilson, we're going to start Wilson. Between Bam Knight, Kenneth Gainwell, and Jawan Johnson, who are you starting?
Bam Knight, Kenneth Gainwell. I think I'm going to go with the running backs, just to play it safe.
I mean, Jawan Johnson has really stepped it up.
But the thing is, he's going against one of the best defenses against tight ends.
I agree, but also Alvin Kamara is no longer Alvin Kamara. Unfortunately, we want to see him be Alvin Kamara. They just got rid of Brandon Cooks. They traded away Rashid Shaheed. Devon Vele is now their number 2 wide receiver, with Mason Tipton as their wide receiver 3. Like, Jawan Johnson is the bona fide number 2 receiver on that team. And I'm going Jawan on this. I'm going Jawan. For what it's worth, he has JT and Bijan.
Oh, damn. So you just need like a safe.
Yeah. I think Jawan Johnson's the safest.
Yeah, I mean, I do have him at 14.
You know what?
I think he could get like 8, 9 points.
After looking at this, I have to move Jawan Johnson up.
I can't move him up.
Oh, I don't know if I can either. Well, yeah. You know what? I'm moving him up. I'm moving him up to 10. Because I think Dalton Schultz is already locked in. I've got Cade Otton, Colson Loveland, AJ Barner. So I think that Jawan Johnson probably can outproduce Mark Andrews this week as well.
Okay, so if you're going with Jawan, the other guys' options were Kenneth Gainwell and Bam.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to go Gainwell. I think he can get at least 11, 12 points. Bam, I just have trouble starting Bam, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I have him. 25th. So I guess I'm still going to go Gainwell and Bam.
Okay.
And yep.
So you're going to go Gainwell and Bam over Wilson and Jawan?
Oh, Emmanuel Wilson. I forgot about him. No, you go Emmanuel Wilson.
Correct. So that's why we were saying 1 out of 3, because it was 2 out of 4, but we both agreed Emmanuel Wilson is the 101 in that.
Yeah, I'm going to go Gainwell.
Okay. Gainwell or Jawan. I think that Jawan will give you a better floor. Gainwell gives you a better ceiling. Would you agree with that or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can get down with that.
Okay. Mac Hollins, Ramondre Stevenson, Bam Knight need 2. Ooh, that's rough. Because Cincinnati has actually done really well against perimeter wide receivers. It's the slot and the stuff across the field that's really stopping them. Mac Hollins always does come up with something though. And who knows how they're going to play Ramondre.
Yeah, I think they'll. I have to rank Stevenson and Henderson back to back.
Ooh, I did not.
So, because I just think they're just going to split more than they actually should, even though Henderson proved that he should be the main guy.
Yeah.
I think both of them could get about like 12, 13 points on a split.
Let's see. I have, and maybe I'm being foolish because I have my moments like that. Oh, I don't even have. Okay, I didn't have Ramondre in my rankings because I wasn't sure if he was going to play. Okay, so Ramondre, I've just put him in. I'm thinking 27 probably. 27 is where I have Ramondre. I have Henderson at 8.
We'll see. So I have them both around like 20.
Yeah.
So like if Henderson is at 8, I would put Stevenson lower in the 30s.
I will say that I have Stevenson above Bam Knight, and I would play Hollins over Bam Knight. So to answer your question, I'm going with one of the hottest offenses in the league with the New England Patriots against an abysmal defense. Besides, is that DJ Reed that's playing really well for the Cincinnati Bengals. But besides that, yeah. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Stevenson and Bam.
Okay. There we go. So Stevenson for sure. One of those is going to be in my super flex. I get that. I've got some leagues like that as well where it's like super flex is killing me.
Yep.
Okay. That's my issue. I don't trust Vrabel. Jamie knows that. I don't trust anyone. Jamie knows that as well. So, hey, Hank, thank you for being here. Big Dog Dilemma. Tyler Warren versus the Bear front or Tyrone Tracy versus Detroit's front? Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren's playing Kansas City.
Yeah.
I'm
also going Tyler Warren.
But wait, is it Jalen Warren?
Ooh, that would make sense. Did you mean Jalen Warren instead of Tyler Warren? Because that would make more
facing
sense.
The Bears. So yeah, I'm glad you put it in the matchups. We're just gonna say it's Jalen Warren.
Oh, and then in that case, I'm going. Ooh, I don't know. Let me pull up my fun little defensive.
So for me, I'm gonna go Tracy, just because he has that backfield to himself. Jameis Winston.
You think he has that backfield to himself?
I mean,
I don't think he does.
I don't know, man. I mean, he is the better back. Singletary ain't really shit if you think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
So week 10, he had almost 70% of the snaps. But then week 11, he had 52, but yet he was a top 12 running back with the 52%.
That's fair. Okay. So I'm looking at the Bears right now, their kind of stats over the last few weeks. They've given up in their last, in their last 3 out of 4 games, they've given up 70 or more rushing yards to the lead running back. And one of those was Tyrone Tracy. However, they did give up some ancillary yards to the secondary back. So Keaton Mitchell and Devin Singletary and Jordan Mason all got nice chunks. And Chicago is. This is Oh, why, Mike? Why is your name Hank Mardukas 14? This is my good friend Mike. He can't spell dilemma or know how to write things, but he's a commissioner in the league. So that tells you anything. That's my main dynasty league where we make fun of people for existing. It's great. And ooh, looking at what the Lions are doing, they've allowed since week 5, they've allowed 1, 2, 3 running backs to get above 40 yards. Those running backs were Isaiah Pacheco, and I think he had one long run in that game. One was Aaron Jones, and one was Saquon Barkley on 26 attempts. Otherwise, they are yeah. I'm definitely looking right here. Jaylen Warren versus the Bears, Tyrone Tracy versus the Lions. I think Tyrone gets the work share. Jaylen Warren has been losing that. I like the matchup for Jaylen Warren better, but I like the snap share for Tyrone Tracy better.
Yeah, I agree. Because I actually have Gainwell and Warren back to back, and I put Gainwell one spot ahead of Warren.
Yeah.
I mean, call me crazy.
I mean, this would not be the reason I'd call you crazy. There's a lot of other reasons that I would do that. You're welcome. But yeah, I'm going Tyrone Tracy here.
Yeah, let's lock it in.
Yeah, I know you can't spell. I love you, man. I think I've seen that movie. That was the movie I Love You, Man. His name.
Oh, that's a great movie. Yes, hilarious.
I think I saw it when it initially came out, but it's been a long time since that happened. So, okay. Keep throwing us your start sit questions, y'all. I am throwing it out on social media, throwing this in all of my sleeper group chats.
Oh, here I have one. So Rodgers is out.
Yes.
So I need to go either Kirk Cousins or Tyrod Taylor. Ugly.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking of Taylor just for that rushing upside.
That's exactly where I was going.
Even though he's like 80 years old.
Yeah. Hello, Dynasty front office. Yeah, I'm going Tyrod Taylor.
My dudes.
Boom. Yeah, I'm definitely going Tyrod Taylor in that situation.
Love the front office. If you guys haven't checked them out, go to YouTube, look up Dynasty front office. They go live every Thursday, I believe, right after the games. So check them out.
There you go.
Dine Foo.
Dine Foo?
Dine Foo, yeah, dude. I made them a fucking song, dude, and it is a banger. Yeah, they got Austin Bell, they got Casper, like the whole crew, man, is amazing.
There you go. That's awesome. Okay. Ask us your questions. We are here. We are here to answer them.
So yeah, I don't have any bets this week. I kind of took a week off.
That was me last week. Yep. Jamie, my man, with the shout out.
Yeah, got to give the respect to the grinders, man.
You know, normally when Jamie shouts people's names out, they get a restraining order. So this is really good. It's because he's sitting in the park with their kids and he's yelling at the single moms, being like, "Yo, sup, girly?"
Yo.
Okay? And then they show up next time with the restraining order and 5 of their girlfriends, and they all have mace in their purses.
That's because they're mad. I charged too much the night before.
I mean, $1 is high for you, dude. So, let's see. I did do a couple things this week. So I did go Travis Kelce with over 56 yards. Chris Olave with over 68 yards. Colson Loveland and Tajay Spears both above 2.5 receptions. And I did go Jacoby Brissett 1.5 above 1.5 touchdowns. Also, this one's my favorite one. Oh, boom. Hey. Thank you for being here, Nathan. Thank you for being here. Thank you, front office, for bringing people to us. We appreciate it. Okay. I traded for Burr. Aaron Burr, like from Hamilton.
Joe Burr.
I figured. But have no QB for my super flex. Would you trade Juwan Jennings for Joe Flacco in a mid-third? It depends. Could you just start Jennings in that spot instead? Because I don't love Burrow this week, and I would much rather hold on to Juwan now that the gang is back together for once in San Fran. That's my thought. Plus a third round pick. What's that going to get you?
Yeah, I mean, you're obviously doing this because it's going to be a late third.
Yeah.
So let's say it is the 310. What's that really?
Well, it's a mid third. So mid-third. Even if it's a 305, 306, like what's that doing for you?
Yeah, I mean, if you need the points, man. I mean, if you're going for the win, you got to make moves like this.
Yep.
Just for the points. So yeah,
you're doing it.
I mean, you have Juwan Jennings in your superflex now. But you could play Flacco. So wait, you're trading away. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm reading this right.
So he would be trading Juwan Jennings, getting Flacco in a third in return. But I'm just saying for this 1 week, why not play Jennings in your flex and keep Jennings on your team rather than Joe Flacco, who might not be playing after next week?
Yeah, because I think Jennings is worth more than that third.
Yes.
So yeah, fuck it. I'm keeping Jennings. I'll play Jennings. And keep your third. Because I mean, last year, late third, that could have got you it got me a bunch of Harold Fannin. I'm not saying it's going to work out every year for that pick. He's playing for first place. He's playing the first place team. I'm in third. So, I mean, you're pretty much locked up for the playoffs. You want that bye.
Yes, you want that bye.
Now, here's the thing. Like, I have some leagues where, like, quarterback is inflated. So, like, Flacco is projected 40-plus points compared to the 13 that Juwan Jennings might be projected. But then I'm also in leagues where, like, Flacco's only projected, like, 15, 16.
Yeah. I get that.
But,
yeah, I'm still keeping Juwan Jennings. I'm still keeping him.
Yeah, I'm going to keep Jennings. I just think you can get way more for him. He's got to be at least worth a second.
Yes, exactly. Like that doesn't compute with me. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, especially with the news now that they're not renewing the contract or they're voiding the contract with Ayuk.
Right? Yeah. Well, because it's been broken.
Like he's missing practices or not practice, team meetings.
Yeah.
It's like just show up, dude.
I'm going to tell you that Joe Flacco has, when he's played tough defenses, he has not done very well. When he's played easier defenses, he does well. New England's a tough defense. Bandit Dad Mike, hey, thank you for being here. And drop the mic. We did not miss your question, I promise. Worthy, DJ Moore, Tootin, Yossi Vash.
You got pick 2. Interesting. It's not DJ Moore. I mean, I can't put him over 10 points. Like
Ever.
I think I projected him for like 6, 7.
Oh God.
No,
Stop.
like in reality, I think I have him at 8 for real. But I can't sit like Yoshi has to be a start because Gonzalez is going to be on Higgins most of the game. It's going to leave open Yoshi. I know Gesicki's back, but he hasn't been relevant since last year, almost a year ago.
And no offense, not been too bad in that position.
Yeah, like Tootin has that upside. I think he actually played better than ETN.
Yeah,
before he got hurt and took out of the game. So I think I'm going to go Tootin and Yoshi.
That's
and
same thing
insane.
For me.
Like if we said this, like no, it's insane because if we said this week 1 or preseason, you'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking? Like you're crazy."
I would have agreed with Worthy. I drafted Worthy only in Scott Fishbowl this year because he fell to me, and I was like, I've got to take a risk on that. But I all offseason was like, he's way too overhyped. When he was the number 1 guy last year, he didn't do squat with it. He just didn't, and now you're going to expect him to do more when Rashee Rice is there? No. They drafted him to they kind of did what they did with Mecole Hardman, I feel, where they drafted a speedster early on that disappointed, that got them some production, that could do a couple fancy plays a year, that would keep them relevant, but Worthy's nothing more than that.
Yeah.
So I'm Tootin Yossi Vash here as well.
Man, we're on lockstep this week, man.
We are very atypical.
Yes. So let me ask you this. So we have the Dynasty front office in the house. I just made a trade in their listener league, and I traded my what did I trade? My 3rd round pick. No, my 2nd round pick for Dallas Goedert because I had Laporta. He's out, right? My other guy was Arroyo. I can't trust Arroyo right now. I'm in the championship hunt. So I needed a guy for my flex or my tight end because Bretton Strange is back. Yes, I could have played him.
Yeah.
But it's a 3 flex league, so I have to put Strange in my flex or else I'm going to play someone like Jalen Naylor. And I don't want to play Jalen Naylor.
That's fair.
Or Marquise Brown. Like I guess I could have played Christian Kirk, but I didn't know he was going to go off for 16 points.
Yeah, I don't think
so
anybody
I did trade my late 2nd for Goddard. I know he's 30 plus years old, and this is like a win now move. And I'm in like that rebuild type team, but I'm in the playoff hunt. So I made a move. I got Goddard. What do you think about trading your 2nd for Goddard?
You're getting Goddard?
Yeah, I got Goddard. Gave up my 2nd.
Well, it depends on where your 2nd is, because if
it's gonna be late, like at least I don't know 209.
Okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Goddard's so inconsistent, but if you feel like that's a piece that can help elevate you, then yeah. but it's not my favorite. But I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting points right now out of Goddard. I'm not getting points out of my second.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's a that's a fair point.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope that works out for me.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay, people, we still got 20 minutes asking us questions. Throw them at us. Invite people to come in here and make them ask us questions as well.
And make sure you go watch Wicked, because I heard it was wicked good.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no. It was incredible. Yes. But not like that.
Real quick, I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
Okay.
I'll be right back. People, ask your questions right now, because
Yeah, so then he doesn't have to answer them. What is he doing?
Topher Kurt, let's go.
Star sit, win, dominate the show.
Nobody likes a loser. We all know.
So tune in, we got you. Let's steal the glow.
Okay, so I'm stopping that music. It's a cool song, but we have a question. Ryan, thanks for being here. Kenneth Walker or Aaron Jones? That's a very good question. I am going to kind of look at where they are because I've got them ranked relatively close. I've got Jones at 22 and Walker at 25. I do want to look at how their production has been lately because I, again, am not as in tune with either of those players. So let's see. There's Kenneth Walker and Aaron Jones. Okay. Aaron Jones has been steadily doing really well. Not great. Kenneth Walker, they're getting similar rushing yardage. Aaron Jones is getting more in the receiving game. They play Tennessee versus Green Bay. Let's look at these running back matchups right here. So Green Bay is the 22nd best matchup for running backs. So that's not great, while Tennessee is the 5th best matchup for running back. Now, Kenneth Walker is questionable. He's officially active. It's unclear if his workload will be affected because of the injury. But let's see, Zach Charbonnet. They say he's been, this report from RotoWire from 32 minutes ago says that Charbonnet's been cutting significantly into Kenneth Walker's workload. But actually, since their bye week, Kenneth Walker's snap percentages have gone up and Charbonnet's have gone down kind of dramatically. And we know that Aaron Jones is the 1A there. Let's see. So Aaron Jones against Green Bay. I'm going Kenneth Walker against Tennessee. I think that's going to be a non-contested matchup, and I think that they're not going to have to, the Seahawks aren't going to have to do much offensively to play hard against the Titans, so they're going to run more. And I don't think the Vikings are going to run as much.
So I have Kenneth Walker top 12 this week.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I love him. If he plays that role, I kept hearing like Charbonnet's going to have a breakout game if Walker sits. Well, Walker's not sitting. So it's going to be Walker having that huge game.
See, and I've got those two much closer to each other. So you are with Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet the way that I am with Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson, and we're vice versa with each other. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So hopefully that helps, Ryan. He really likes Kenneth Walker. I like him. So go with Kenneth Walker. Zach is here. Pick 2. Jake Ferguson, Jordan Addison, Bam Knight, or Jacoby Myers. Infamous Jacoby for the 3rd week in a row. I love it.
Oh man, this is
typed his name in as Jaboki instead of Jacoby.
I'm not a fan of any of these guys right now this week.
Really?
I mean, you would think Ferguson is a must, right? But the fact is, I'm avoiding them this week because they're going against the Eagles. The Eagles linebackers are elite in coverage. Like they only give up the 2nd least amount of points to the tight ends.
Yeah.
So it's tough for him this week. So
They're
I'm trying
averaging-
to avoid them.
Yeah, they're averaging 5.7. Is that 5.7?
It's around 5 or 6.
5.37. Sorry, 5.37 points per game according to Yahoo's fantasy points against stats. They've only had one tight end have 5 receptions. Oh, sorry, 2 tight ends. One of them was Jake Ferguson. But he only had 23 yards. There's only been one tight end that has gotten above 45 yards against them this season, and that was Travis Kelce. Evan Ingram is the only tight end that has scored a touchdown against them. Yeah, I'm staying away from Ferguson. Easy.
Well, but the thing is, I have Addison and Myers projected right around the same amount of points as Ferguson. So that's ugly. So me personally, I'm going Bam Knight for my 1, and then going between Addison and Myers for my 2nd.
I'm going Myers. I'm going Jacoby Myers. I think that he is stable in this Jacksonville wide receiver room without BTJ and Travis Hunter. I think that's part of why they traded for him, because they knew that Hunter was going to be out for the rest of the season and that BTJ's injury was going to be longer lasting than any of us wanted. Jacoby Myers is there for a reason. He was traded for a reason. I'm going Jacoby right there. And the Packers have been pretty good against the wide receivers far this
I'm
year.
gonna also go Myers. We're locked in. They're average versus the receivers.
Yeah, really, besides, so they're given the Packers are given above 50 to 60 yards to receivers. Like,
Hey,
God.
Hey guys.
Hello, Kyle.
it's the Canadian killer in the house.
That was very violent. I had a great time in the Grey Cup. I didn't kill anyone.
I was gonna say, we do not need to publicize his murder spree. Thank you.
I mean, I will say Winnipeg killed it. The Grey Cup was incredible. So good job.
Good.
Good job,
Good.
Saskatchewan Montreal. They put on a good game.
Boom.
And good job, Topher and Jamie, for holding the fort. Glad to be back, guys.
Yes. Boom. Okay, so who do you think right here, Kyle? I'm going Jacoby Myers and
Bam Knight.
Jordan Addison.
Oh, I'm going Bam, even though I'm not a fan.
I don't love Bam.
I don't
love
either.
Bam.
But I think he has the safest floor to 12 points.
I think just the volume of touches makes me lean Zonovan Knight. I tend to, if there's a running back available, I usually try to. I don't love the matchup for Ferguson, but I still feel like he has more upside than Addison and Myers. So I just bench both receivers. Forget wide receivers. You don't need them. I'm a Packers fan. We don't need wide receivers right now. Just Watson, Romeo Doubs, please do well.
Damn. Oof. Okay. So I hope none of that helped, Zach.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No clarity whatsoever. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. My buddy Chad. Easy matchup this week, or Tootin or Michael Carter. Then at running back, because I would not trade him Devon Achane. Yeah, I mean,
reasonable.
Yeah.
You got to go Tootin, man. Tootin's explosive. We talked about him a little bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going 2 over Carter for sure.
I think if Carter were to get the whole volume to himself, I think you could trust that work. But I think if they're both going to be splitting, yeah, Tootin seems, you're right, Jamie, more explosive. If they're both have limited touches, I imagine Tootin could maximize that better.
Yeah, and I'm looking at your team right now, Chad. Your bad running back play is not my fault. This is a representation of who you are as a person and a father and a fantasy football player and a banker and anything else that you do. Coach, mowing the lawn, cooking, grilling. It's all a reflection of it right here. So
Wow. This got dark real quick.
not dark, just honest. Chad,
Okay, fair
Chad,
enough.
yeah. Chad's a good guy. Chad's a good guy. So.
Thank you, Chad, for joining us.
Yes, absolutely.
Hopefully brighten your day up with all this.
Exactly.
Yo.
His name is also the Average Joes, and I can't put H-Chan on a team called the Average Joes.
It's true. His name is Devon, not Joe. That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, why would I give up when my running back room is healthy or not on bye? I have Devon H-Chan, Josh Jacobs, Bucky Irving, and Travion Henderson. I don't need to trade any of them away.
You can play all four, yeah.
Exactly. Got 2 running backs, 2 flexes. Mm-hmm. With Igbuka and Puka and BTJ. Running it.
Oh,
Running it. Yeah.
we got my man J-Man in the chat.
Yes. Thank you for coming
Cleveland's
back.
own. Yes.
Jamie's man, J-Man.
Yes.
Cheers.
Not to confuse anything.
Full point
Yeah,
PPR, Hunter Henry, Kenneth Gainwell, or Alec Pierce.
Now,
I always love me some Alec Pierce, but I'm concerned
So-
this week.
now, real quick, J-Man, throw it in the chat. Is this tight end premium? Just for these
good
guys,
question.
because it's not going to matter for my answer, honestly.
I imagine if someone puts the scoring setting and doesn't put tight end premium, that it's not. If it's just
Okay.
full PPR across the board. Because I figure if he's going to
So-
put full PPR and then not put anything about tight end premium, I'm imagining there's no tight end premium.
So here's my thing, man. Hunter Henry, I have him so freaking high. I think I'm at tight end 7 this week.
Good match.
They're going against Cincinnati, who allows the most points to tight ends. And when I say the most, it's not just by a point or 2. It's by 5 points.
Yeah,
So you have to go Hunter Henry.
absolutely.
Give him 2 touchdowns. Give him 7 receptions. Give him 90 yards, dude. He is going to be a top guy.
He's going to do what AJ Barner did last week. It wasn't against Cincy, I don't think, but he did absolutely crush it.
I guess
Yeah,
my
so-
only concern with Henry is that he has 3 double-digit fantasy point games this year in full PPR. They were all in the first 4 weeks of the season. It's been, I don't know, it just hasn't been the same. Since Stephon Diggs has really taken over as the true number 1, Henry hasn't quite been what he was earlier in the year. I know.
Right, so I just went to Fantasy Six Pack. Go check out their website. We have awesome stuff. Kyle and I do a show for Fantasy Six Pack. But Joe Baum, he is a top ranker, and he has a chart of what the average points per game against defenses. And Cincinnati, they give up 22.5 points to the tight end. The number 2 give up 17.8.
Now, the one concern with that, the Bengals, I'm pretty sure, also allow the most points to running back. And in a game when Stevenson is back and Henderson has established himself, do they just not have to? And no Jamar Chase. Like, is it that the Patriots don't have to throw the football?
Dude, you're not going to see a game where Drake May, he is my number 1 quarterback ranked this
Oh,
week.
same.
Mine was Josh Allen. So,
And you're thinking, I have to move Drake May down to like 14, 15 because he's not going to throw. I just don't see it. It's a football game. They're going to throw the ball.
And Drake Mason.
I mean, to be fair, we've seen the Patriots do that before, but that was with Mac Jones.
Correct.
Diggs. I love this comment. Diggs is the new Diddy.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Also, coming back to Chad, where I read him his rights about how his fantasy team is a reflection on every single thing he does. And yes, I do have plenty to go around, but why would I go around? Let's look right now. Jacobs and Irving are hurt. H-N's on bye. I've got to keep all 4 of them because if I traded one of them away, I'm screwed right now. So I have to keep myself safe, Chad. It's all about me.
Sorry, Topher. You were going to say something about Alec Pierce here, right? Because
yes.
I agree. I would not want to play Gainwell with Jalen Warren.
Correct. I love Alec Pierce. I don't this week because they're playing the Chiefs. And I think this is going to be a game where the Colts take a bit of a step back. Alec Pierce is he's caught at least, I think, a ball for at least 25 yards in every single game this year that he's played, or something very close to that, or less than maybe one game he didn't. So he's a big threat that they're going to throw down. They're going to target it. They're going to have to, no matter how the Chiefs are playing. The Chiefs will try and keep it close. The Chiefs are different right now, obviously, than they have been before.
I think, honestly, you're right, Topher. I'm looking at his game log from this year. His longest catch in every game is higher than 25 yards, except in one.
Yeah.
Week 3 against the Titans, his longest catch was 19 yards.
And that was the game.
Everything after that is.
And I think he was hurt those first 2 games, and that was like his re-entry game or something, or what was going on with Pierce? I feel like something was happening. I
think that's the game he got hurt.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing a gap between that game and the next game in terms of schedule.
Yes.
So I think that was the game he got injured in.
Yes.
So other than
so he only played
since he's returned.
He only played 54% of snaps in that game. And that was the only game he hasn't had a 25-plus yard reception in. Every other game he has. In his last 3 out of 4 games, he's been over 80 receiving yards. In his last 4 out of 4 games, he's been at 69 or above yards. Like this guy, he's gotten some games of 10 and 13 targets in the past 2 weeks as well.
Well, you say he has 35 targets in the last 4 games.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Quite a lot for him.
I like it. I'm just concerned against the Chiefs. That's my thought.
I think, you know what, based on that and how Jamie was talking up the matchup, that might be enough to push it towards Hunter Henry. But I just wanted to, we shouldn't just automatically play Henry because, they're good against tight ends. But if Patriots lately haven't been targeting the tight ends very much.
Okay.
They haven't needed to.
So I'm going to throw something out here. I'm looking at how they have played against the wide receivers, simply yardage-wise right now.
You're talking about the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Yes, the Chiefs, since week 5, let me rephrase this. Week 5 through week 9, they only allowed 3 receivers to get above 50 yards. Last week against Denver had 3 receivers alone, just wide receivers, that were above 50 yards. They had 82, 84, and 59 yards. There might be a hole in this defense after the bye. I might go Pierce. Here.
I mean, you can go Pierce if you want to get it wrong.
Okay. So, I think we're all out on Gainwell.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
If it's as simple as Warren. If Warren was out, I think it'd be Gainwell easily.
Well, wait. Hold on. I just figured out this is a league that he's in with me, and we're actually going for. He's in second. I think I'm in third. So yeah, go Pierce.
Go Alec. All right, so there you go. Jamie clearly wants you to play Alec Pierce.
Yeah, because I want you to
clearly
lose.
He's saying, Hunter Henry is.
Well, I think you should play Pierce because I want you to beat Jamie.
Yeah. No, I'm not playing him, but we are tied, and we're in that second, third place for the bye week. So yeah, go Pierce, man.
You know what? I'm so glad you agreed with me, Jamie. Thank you so much. Okay, last question coming from our boy Zach. Wandale or Adunze?
I'm gonna go Wandale just because it's gonna be a fun game with Winston.
I don't know. But did you have fun watching Winston last Sunday?
No,
Topher?
no,
No, that was awful.
it was.
No, I mean, because the thing with Winston is it's fun because deep passes down the field, not Wandale's area. Now he did get some targets, but with Darius Slayton back, I do wonder if
Oh shit! I
Wandale
forgot
will
about
come back.
Slayton.
And
Adunze against the Steelers defense could feast. That is not a very good defense. So I'm easily going Rome Adunze. I've got him as a top 12 receiver. He is my wide receiver 12.
Really?
So I think it's easily Adunze.
I have him at 18. Odunze at 18. Wandale at 20.
Yeah, I've got Wandale at wide receiver 30.
So with
Now,
well,
be
this
fair.
was before Slayton. I forgot about the Slayton thing. So I am moving Wandale down.
These are my half PPR rankings, to be fair. In full PPR, Wandale would get a boost above 30. So it not enough to split that gap.
Yeah, so this is for me. It's going to be Odunze.
so I have. Why did it switch on me? I have Adunze at 20, Wandale at 25, but I like Adunze a whole lot more.
All right, so we're all in agreement. So Zach, this is unanimous, right? So you could just choose to ignore all of us, I suppose. But
You can choose to do that, but that would not be a choice that I would make. Not.
Evidently, that's why you're saying to make the choice, right? Like,
Yes.
Just ignore me. I guess it'd be opposite day, right?
Exactly.
Do the opposite of whatever.
Okay. Hey, we had a little lull in there in the middle, but you all showed up, and we appreciate you being here, asking us questions every week. Do you guys have anything to add before we sign off?
Man, the Grey Cup was awesome. I think I already said that.
Yes, but that's okay. You can reiterate it.
Super fun. Got to actually meet some CFL players
Ooh.
too. Got some autographs,
Nice.
some pictures. So that was pretty fun.
Good.
Yeah,
The game was.
you got to go watch Wicked.
Yes, absolutely.
If you don't, Topher will find you and he will murder you if you don't watch Wicked.
No, not murder. Not murder.
Again, Jamie is all about man. Did you watch Dexter or something recently? What is this?
I'm gonna tell you, not murder, because then they don't the pain eventually just subsides because they're gone. So you have to give them something that's gonna haunt them for forever. So I'm gonna show them, the Minnesota Vikings Super Bowl record, or just something that's going.
I suppose it's a ghost, right? Because it's 0 wins.
Exactly. So I just want I will never kill anybody. That's the easy way out. Torture,
actually, I could
lifetime trauma, absolutely.
Yay, make it last, right? Lasting memories. I suppose you're right. The Vikings Super Bowl record isn't a ghost. It's just they have 0 wins. The Lions Super Bowl record is a ghost.
Yes, exactly.
That's the ghost.
Exactly.
That's all.
You know how many Super Bowls the Vikings have been to?
I think it's 4, and they've lost all of them.
Well,
right?
they've been to all the Super Bowls. They just haven't showed up at any of them.
I'm pretty sure they have. It's been a while, but I think they lost 4 Super Bowls.
Oh yeah, they have lost 4 Super Bowls.
Back.
Yeah, but it's just saying that
They lost the Chiefs.
Ooh.
They lost. I think they lost to the Dolphins. One of those, not the undefeated season Dolphins. I think that was the next season. I think they lost to the Steel Curtain. It might have been the Raiders. I think those.
Dang! Look at you go.
Hey, I love to hate on the division rivals, so I know all of their failures. And it's funny because those are the Vikings' biggest triumphs. That's the furthest they've ever been. I remember the Steelers game they lost. They averaged 0.9 yards a carry.
Oh,
peak Steel Curtain defense where you couldn't run on them at all.
Yep.
And the Vikings were one of the strongest run offenses in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of their finest achievements, getting crushed to less than a yard a carry.
Dang. Okay, well, I
just love trashing that fan base. It's probably the most deserving fan base of trash.
Absolutely. I agree. Okay, Jamie, sign us off.
Yeah, just make sure you go win your leagues, because if you don't, these women out here aren't going to want to date you, and they'll divorce you. So no one likes a loser.
Well, thanks for being homophobic on your sign off.
I mean, it can't be worse than killing someone, right? Or,
I think,
Jamie's.
yeah, homophobia is definitely.
Whoa. Shador will not have 2 touchdowns. He'll have more sacks.
There'll be a touchdown to the Raiders defense, maybe.
He'll have more sacks, more interceptions, then he will have yards.
Oh man.
Okay.
Wow.
Well.
So you're ranking him as the QB 28 this week, then, right?
QB 87.
Ooh.
Okay.
Very nice.
You see, I only rank starters, so I only have 28 ranks.
Is that why Jamie's single? I mean, J-Man, there's a list. There's a list. You know, I could give you the short list or the long list, but the long list would have to be set. We'd have to sit down with a therapist and talk about what would be the appropriate things to say and not. So,
and we have lineups to set, so only we have time.
Yes, exactly. Okay, thank you so much for watching, being a part of this. You all have a good day. Crush your